Metaverse is all the buzz right now, so if you don't live under a rock, you might have heard about something that Meta's CEO is planning an agreement with Cardano right now. And if you want to know more about it, just keep watching the video. Hello guys, welcome to Cardano Future, your daily dose of Cardano news. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Watch till the end if you want to get the latest on everything, and today I will talk about Mark Zuckerberg, who just announced a secret Metaverse partnership with Cardano, and whether the Cardano market is secure enough for investment or not. But before that, give us a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also reminding you again that don't forget to hit the bell icon to join our weekly cash giveaway that's pinned in the comments. So without wasting any more time, let's begin. As you might know, Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, recently talked about a growing industry called the Metaverse, and there was no doubt about it, as Metaverse projects with crypto built in went live in the space, and one prominent example is Cardano ADA. Now let's examine the chart and see what happened to the price of ADA during January. As of 8th January, the live Cardano price is $1.23 US with a 24-hour trading volume of $1,368,051,292 USD, a gain of 1.95% over the last 24 hours. With a live market capitalization of $41,091,104,241 USD, it is currently ranking 6th position when compared to other altcoins, and currently $33,499,498,201 ADA coins in circulation, with a maximum supply of 45 billion ADA coins. And guess what? When Mark Zuckerberg announced Facebook's name change to Meta, it had boosted the market as Cardano ADA appears to have exploded before the upcoming Metaverse launch. In addition, Metaverse-related tokens like Mana and Sand have surged astronomically as a result of this newfound popularity. Discussions are taking place around the crypto space about the potential of the Metaverse when it comes to cryptocurrencies, and Hoskinson seems to be optimistic. As he talked about the future of crypto on Tuesday's Thinking Crypto podcast, telling that the Metaverse will be humongous, and who would deny the words of a world-class mathematician. Moreover, Tony Edwards, the host of the podcast, took advantage of the opportunity to get the founder's thoughts on some important topics. Among them was the Metaverse. In turn, it was no surprise that Hoskinson expressed bullish sentiment towards the Metaverse, as the visionary founder of the Cardano blockchain expressed that the Metaverse is a real thing. Apparently, this is going after comments made about virtual reality not being real, though it is expected that, as time goes on, more technology will be introduced that will provide a more real experience. As the CEO of Meta himself commented, metaverses are not just a gimmick. In addition, in a press conference with Hoskinson, he said that with time, the development of the metaverse will make it feel more like the physical world. And Hoskinson shared the same thought on the press, where he said advances in AI, interfaces, and semantics suggest that Web 3.0 is a vertical layer above the metaverse. You can either overlay digital attributes onto the physical world, such as when you look at a building like a restaurant, it shows you when it opens where it closes, or you can go completely into the digital world and experience virtual reality, explained Hoskinson. Furthermore, the founder added that crypto is needed for metaverses as a control layer in such things as scarcity and uniqueness that can be forced in the metaverse, and that's the role of NFTs in this. He also clarified that Cardano doesn't yet support advanced virtual universes like Decentraland or the Sandbox, but it's getting there pretty quickly. The writer Lucas Moore of Medium, however, points out that some projects have long-term potential. Drunken Dragon is number one, aiming to be one of the first advanced NFT markets in the Cardano ecosystem next year, and its developers will focus on the metaverse portion of the project. Through the project, users will be able to market elements of the game in NFT format and other NFTs produced on the Cardano network. The items players need will be marketed in NFT forms in this business, which is focused on adventure games, and fortunately, the project preparation phase continues, so the game is expected to launch in 2024. Second place goes to Cardano Warriors, a game based on the Ethereum network that achieved great success in a short period, and it will allow players to win some elements of the game by playing with heroes produced in NFT format, with items being available for sale in a market within the game. Additionally, I would like to mention that the project's official website is designed in the style of old 2D RPGs, which I personally appreciate. However, it was stated on the website that the game would not be finished until the last quarter of next year. Therefore, we need to be a bit more patient. The third place goes to Hash Guardians. The 10,000 NFT-based items produced by Hash Guardians in the Cardano ecosystem were all sold out in the first sale period. There is, however, the possibility to win Hashcoin tokens at the start of the game. And besides earning passive income from your NFTs, gambling offers the possibility of earning active income from your NFTs. Additionally, there is good news for gamers, as they will be assigned tasks, and completing them will reward you with cryptocurrencies. However, it'll be a while before the game is available, since its first version is not scheduled to be released until the second quarter of 2022. Now, number 4 is Chibidango Heroes. The first NFT sales produced on the platform have been completed. In this virtual universe where 4 different races will take place, video games such as League of Legends and Fortnite are scheduled to be played. It is stated that in games to be played in seasons, a maximum of 10,000 heroes will be released each season. The game's second NFT sales will launch in Q1 2022. Last but not least, Cornucopias is the 5th Cardano Metaverse project to be selected. Cornucopias is expected to be the most similar to Decentraland and the Sandbox on Ethereum, which allows the purchase and sale of parcels in NFT format. What's more, PancakeSwap will list the Copy tokens used in the game starting today. And using a similar production model to Minecraft, players will be able to open businesses on their plots. In other words, you can think about opening an e-commerce site. Think of it as an open virtual universe like Decentraland, in which landowners can earn money through businesses such as NFT exhibitions, billboards, entertainment centers, and e-commerce stores. Moreover, several financial firms, including Stanley Morgan, think Metaverse platforms will be the next investment stream. Adidas recently announced an endorsement deal with the Sandbox, and now American sportswear brand Nike has started producing its first NFT collection. As Ethereum currently ranks first in this field, Solana, Polkadot, and Cardano will attempt to rival it in the coming period. So after looking at all these, it's not surprising that Mark Zuckerberg wants to participate in Cardano ADA, given all the things that are going well. Hoskinson's and Mark's frequent meetings prove that there is a big deal going around and a partnership is just on the horizon. Perhaps when Meta launches its Metaverse, it will be possible to purchase commodities there with ADA and with little to no gas fees. And mark my words, when that happens, Cardano ADA will go to the moon. And now that we are here at the end of this video, let me thank you for sticking with me. And if you have any suggestions about what I should cover next, let me know. Also, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to stay updated. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. Also, we'd like to mention that this is not intended specifically for financial advice. We do not ask you to invest in it. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing in educational content. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. And make sure you subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you in the next one. Until then, peace.